अस्सलाम वालेकुम। इस वीडियो में हम CSS जनरल साइंस एंड एबिलिटी 2021 के पेपर का क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे। इसका ए पार्ट है अ चाइल्ड वेंट 90 मीटर टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट एंड देन ही टर्न्ड राइट एंड वेंट 20 मीटर। Subsequently, he turned right and after going 30 meters, he reached his uncle's house. From there, he went 100 meters to his north. Determine how far he is from his starting point. So, इसको सॉल्व करते हैं सॉल्यूशन। अब डायरेक्शन वाले क्वेश्चंस में सबसे पहले हम डायरेक्शंस को इंडिकेट करते हैं ताकि आगे सॉल्यूशन में आसानी हो। दिस इज नॉर्थ, साउथ, ईस्ट and west. Now the child initially went 90 meter towards east. So let's take this point, his starting point. He went 90 meter towards east and then he turned right and went 20 meter. Now he turns right and goes 20 meter. Subsequently, he turned right and after going 30 meter, he reached his uncle's house. So he turns right and goes 30 meter from here and reaches his uncle's house. From there, he went 100 meter to his north. Now from this point, he goes 100 meter towards his north. So let's say this is 100 meter towards his north. Determine how far he is from his starting point. Now we have to determine this distance. How far he is from his starting point. Now first of all we have to give names to these points. This is A, this is B, this is C, D, this is E and this is F. Now from the figure we have to find this distance D. For finding this distance we must know these distances from A to B and from B to F, because this is a right angle triangle and here we can use Pythagoras theorem to find this distance. That's why we need these distances to find this distance. Now from figure we know, from figure distance AB. Now look at the figure. This total distance from A to C is 90 meter and this distance from E to D is 30 meter. We know from symmetry this is also 30 meter distance, and if this is 20 meter from C to D, from geometrical symmetry B to E will also be 20 meter. Now we have to find distance A to B. A to B will be equal to A to C, this total distance, subtraction B to C. AB distance will be equal to, now AC distance is 90 meter minus B to C distance is 30 meter. So this is 60 meter. Now this distance is 60 meter. Now we have to find B to F. Similarly from the figure, B to F is equal to E to F, this total distance, minus E to B. E to F is 100 meter, subtraction E to B is 20 meter. Now the remaining distance would be 80 meter distance. This is 80 meter distance. Now by using Pythagoras theorem, distance AD, A to F, which is called D, will be equal to this distance square, which is A to B square, plus b to f square. Now distance d would be equal to ab square, this is in this form. Now a to b distance is 60, we will square it, so plus b to f distance is 80, we will square it. Now distance d will be equal to 3600 plus 6400, this will be equal to 10,000. If we take under root of 10,000, it will be 100 meter. So this distance is 100 meter, which means the child is 100 meter far from his starting point. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 का बी पार्ट है, द एवरेज ऑफ 11 numbers is 63, that of the first 6 numbers are 60 and that of the last 6 numbers are 65. Find the 6th number. अब इस क्वेश्चन में है कि 11 नंबर्स हैं, उनका एवरेज जो है वो 63 है, दैट ऑफ द फर्स्ट 6 नंबर्स आर 60, जो पहले के 6 नंबर हैं उनका एवरेज जो है वो 60 है, एंड दैट ऑफ द लास्ट 6 नंबर्स आर 65, और लास्ट के जो 6 नंबर हैं एवरेज वो कितना है 65. फाइंड द 6th नंबर, हमें 6th नंबर फाइंड करना है. इसका सॉल्यूशन करते हैं. सॉल्यूशन, वी नो एवरेज is equal to sum of all values divided by total number of values. Now if we need sum of all values, which will be sum of all values, which will be equal to average multiply by total number of values, total number of values. Now by using this formula we will calculate the value of 6th number. First of all we will find the sum of all 11 numbers, then we will find the sum of first 6 numbers, and then the sum of last 6 numbers. After that we will subtract the sum of 11 numbers from the sum of first 6 numbers and the last 6 numbers. Just to make you understand, I gave you an idea. Now these are 11 numbers: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So we will find the sum of these first 6 numbers and then sum of these last 6 numbers. Now you see this 6th number is repeating. It is part of the summation of first 6 numbers. It is also part of the summation of last 6 numbers. So this becomes 12 numbers. 6 from the start and 6 numbers from the last, 12 numbers. Now the summation of 12 numbers, subtraction the summation of individual 11 numbers will give us one value, which is the 6th number, because it is repeating. It is 12 just because the 6th number is repeating. So now if we subtract the sum of 11 numbers from the sum of these two, which is sum of first 6 numbers plus sum of last 6 numbers, which is 12, then we will get the value of the 6th number. Now let's find the sum of 11 numbers. Sum of 11 numbers will be equal to, by using this formula, the average of 11 numbers is 63. We'll multiply it with number of values, which is 11. So this will give us value 693. Now the sum of first 6 numbers will be equal to the sum of first 6 numbers. The average of whom is 60. We'll multiply it with 6. This will be equal to 360. Now sum of last 6 numbers will be equal to their average multiplied by 6. This will be equal to 390. Now we will add these both values, then subtract this value from their summation, and we will get the sixth number. Sixth number will be equal to sum of first six numbers plus sum of last six numbers minus sum of 11 numbers. Now this will give us a value which is sixth number. Sum of first six numbers is 360 plus sum of last six numbers is 390 minus the sum of 11 numbers is 693. So the sixth number will be equal to, this will be equal to 57. Now the sixth number is equal to 57. Question number 7 का C part है. The following table shows some values of x and the corresponding values of y, where y is equal to x cube minus 3x minus 10. Complete the table and draw a graph between x and y to find the value of y when x is 1.8 and value of x when y is 10. Let's solve this problem. Solution. Now to find the values of missing values of y in this table, this is x and this is y, minus 3 minus 2. Now we have to find these missing values of y. We will use this equation which is given in the question. Y is equal to x cube minus 3x minus 10 when x is equal to minus 2. What will be the value of y? Then y will be equal to, we will use the equation minus 2 cube minus 3 into minus 2 minus 10. From here minus 2 cube and minus 3 into 2 plus 6 minus 8 and minus 10. This will be equal to minus 12. So if x is equal to minus 2, then y will be minus 12. Now when x is equal to minus 1, then from here y will be equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 minus 10. This implies y will be equal to minus 8. Now if x is minus 1, then y will be minus 8. Now when x is equal to 1, y will be equal to 1 cube minus 3 into 1 minus 10. Then y will be equal to, from here, minus 12. And when x is equal to 2, when x is equal to 2, y will be equal to, we will use the equation 2 cube minus 3 into 2 and minus 10. From here y will be equal to minus 8. Now we have to draw the graph. Now let's draw the graph here. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 and 4 1 2 3 4 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 and minus 4. Let's say this is 10 20 30 and 40. This is minus 10, minus 20, minus 30 and minus 40. Now when x is minus 3, y is minus 28. When x is minus 3, y is minus 28, approximately at this point. Now these 2 points will make a point here. Now when x is minus 2, y is minus 12. When x is minus 2, y is minus 12, somewhere here. This will make a point here. When x is minus 1, y is minus 8. When x is minus 1, y is minus 8, somewhere here, this point. And when x is 0, y is minus 10. When x is 0, y is minus 10 at this point. When x is 1, y is minus 12. When x is 1, y is minus 12, this similar point. When x is 2, y is minus 8. When x is 2, y is minus 8, so this similar point here. When x is 3, y is 8. When x is 3, y is 8 at this point. And when x is 4, y is 42. When x is 4, y is somewhere here, 42. Now by joining these points, we'll get the graph. From here. Now by using this graph, we have to find the value of y when x is 1.8 and the value of x when y is 10. Now when x is 1.8, somewhere here at this point, what will be the value of y at this point? If we join it here, this is some point. Now if x is 1.8, y is less than minus 10, so this becomes approximately minus 8.25. And when y is 10, what will be the value of x? When y is 10 at this point, what will be the value of x? So now if we join these points here, this is approximately at this point. So the value of, if y is 10, then the value of x approximately becomes 3.05. So now we had to draw the graph to find these two values. When x is 1.8, y is minus 10, and when y is 10, x is 3.05. These are the two answers. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 का डी पार्ट है, Mr. Raheel invests Rs 60,000 in an account that earns simple interest. At the end of 5 years, the investment is worth Rs 85,000. Calculate the rate of simple interest per year. Now इसका सॉल्यूशन करते हैं. अब इस क्वेश्चन में है कि मिस्टर राहिल जो है इन्वेस्ट करता है 60,000 और ऐसे अकाउंट में जहाँ से वो सिंपल इंटरेस्ट गेन करता है. एट द एंड ऑफ 5 ईयर्स वो इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है वो कहाँ तक पहुँचती है? 85,000 तक. कैलकुलेट द रेट ऑफ सिंपल इंटरेस्ट पर ईयर. नाउ एज वी नो हमें पता है कि सिंपल इंटरेस्ट का फार्मूला क्या है. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट इंटरेस्ट रेट total time divided by 100. Now you have to use this formula to calculate the interest rate, where I is simple interest, P is principal amount, R is interest rate and T is time. As given, interest earned will be, now interest जो उसने गेन किया वो कितना है 85,000, जो कि 5 ईयर के बाद हो गए. सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे इनिशियली जितना उसने इन्वेस्ट किया था, दैट वाज 60,000. नाउ द सिंपल इंटरेस्ट विल बी इक्वल टू 25,000 rupees. Now the time is 5 years and time is given. We have found I. Time is 5 years. We have found T, and principal amount P is 60,000, his initial investment. Here from we can find the value of R. Now R will be equal to 100 into I and divided by P and T. Here 100 multiplied by I कितना है 25,000 divided by P is 60,000 multiplied by time is 5 years. Here from you can easily find the value of R. This will become 25 5 zeros and divided by 3 5 zeros. Now these 5 zeros will be cancelled. 25 divided by 3 will be equal to 8.33%. Now this is the interest rate required. इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही. इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 को अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे. थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग. अल्लाह हाफिज़.